Take your yarn and then make a slip knot. Then you chain according to your arm width. That's what you measured. This is one chain. It's another chain. Then keep on going until it's measured according to your arm width. So once you're done with the chains needed to reach your arm width, it's advisable you add 5 to 7 more chains, because if it's tight around your arm, it will be very hard to wear. So it's advisable to make it a little bit loose. So you can add 5 to 7 more chains if you're a bit skeptical about how tight it is. When you're done with your chains, you're going to go to the first chain and then slip stitch. We're going to skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th chain we're going to make 1 double crochet. So this is how you make a double crochet. You yarn over and then you insert your hook into that chain, yarn over and pull through, then you pull through 2, and then you pull through 2. The next chain, after that chain we will go to the next one and then make a double crochet again. Make another double crochet and then you make a double crochet for the next chain. So now we have 3 double crochets inside 3 chains. So we're going to chain 3 and then we'll skip 3 chains. Then on the 4th chain we're going to make a double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Next chain we're going to make a double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then on the last one make a double crochet, and then we chain 3. So we're going to repeat this until we reach the end of the round. We're going to make a slip stitch on these 3 chains that you skipped at the beginning of your round. So we're going to make a slip stitch inside. So it might look a bit wonky, but we're going to add an edge in later, so that will cover up how this looks. So we're going to chain 3, and then in this open space here we'll make 3 double crochets. Let's make 3 double crochets. First one double crochet, 2, 3. So we're going to chain 3 again. So we're just going to be skipping, like for example now here we skip these 3 double crochets. We're going to skip the next 3 double crochets, and then make 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space. We'll chain 3 again, and then make 3 double crochets in the next open space. That's the chain 3 space that we made in the first round. Keep repeating this pattern until you reach the end of the round. So if you're at the end of the round, wherever you are, if it's 3 double crochet, if it's chain 3, just slip stitch at the first chain or the first double crochet you made. and then I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to put 2 double crochets actually. So this chain 3 will act as a double crochet. So you have 3 double crochets right now. Then I'll chain 3 again. Put 1 double crochet in this chain 3 space. The second one and a third one. Then chain 3 again. And I'll put 3 double crochets in chain 3 space. So I'm going to be continuing this pattern until we've reached the desired length, our arm length that we measured. After you've reached your desired arm length, we're going to chain 3 and continue this row as normal. I'm sure at the end of the row right before you slip stitch. I'm right before I'm supposed to slip stitch in the next 3 double crochets. I've made my chain 3 already. But the thing is, we're not going to slip stitch across the row because we're going to be opening up for an armhole. So these 3, make sure you skip at least 3 double crochets. So instead of slip stitching across the row, we're going to turn our work. Turn and then continue the pattern as usual. There are 3 double crochets here, so we're going to skip them and make 3 double crochets the next chain 3 space. So skip the next double crochet. Just continue the pattern as normal, and I'll meet you at the end of the row before you slip stitch. We're at the end of the row, so instead of slip stitching across the row, we're going to be slip stitching on the row below it. That's this open space, this 3 double crochets here. So we'll slip stitch on the first chain 3 or double crochet. So there's going to be an opening. Not only are we using this opening for the armhole, it's also going to be for the back panel, which is going to be based on our shoulder measurement or our back length. So chain 3, turn our work, and then continue the pattern as normal. Just make sure you are not slip stitching across the row because we are making an armhole and back panel. So keep going until you've reached the length of your upper back or your shoulder measurements. After your back panel has reached your shoulder measurements, you're going to chain 3 and then we'll fold it, let the edges meet each other, just like how this one folded. So let the edges meet each other, and then we're going to slip stitch in the first chain or first double crochet, depending on where you are right now. So we're going to continue this row as normal. We'll meet again right before you slip stitch at the end of the row. Now I'm at the end of my row, and at this chain 3 space, we're going to make 3 double crochets on it. I'll make for the one we skip when we start the back panel. Then we chain 3 and just continue rows as normal. So you keep doing this. This is the second sleeve, so we're going to keep doing this until we've reached the measurement of our arm length. Cut the yarn and attach it to the neckline, this entire place. Just attach to a random spot. You can attach it to the edge here, just like I'm doing. Chain 3, 2 double crochets. That will be 3 double crochets, that's including the chain 3 space. Quick note: if you have broader shoulders and you're from your back down to your waist is like a triangle, or if you've made these 6 rows and the back part seems to be standing up, I would advise you decrease and I'll show you how. Right now I have made five three double crochets, for example, like 1 2 3 4 5. I've made five of those. So I'm going to slip stitch on this chain three space. I'll slip stitch instead of chaining three. I'll slip stitch here, instead of doing a traditional decrease. I'm doing something like this. This was what worked for me. So now I'm going to chain three, skipping these three double crochets, and I make three double crochets in the next one. So let's do it again. I'm going to do the decrease again. So I'm going to make five three double crochets. This is our first one. This is where we decrease the first time, and now I've made the five double crochets, like the five three double crochets. So now I'm going to slip stitch, skip this three double crochets, and slip stitch on the chain three space, and then chain three, and then continue the pattern as same, making sure to increase after every five three double crochets. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. Stitch, chain three, then slip stitch, so we're going to continue with our pattern. Chain three and make three double crochets in the chain three space. Looking at the decrease round you did, and you're noticing that it's not straight. But if you keep on doing rows to flatten up, to straighten up. If you've reached the part where you decreased, what you're going to do is you're not going to mind this part. Just treat this as the three double crochets you are going to be skipping. So just chain three, skip this whole section, and then make three double crochets in the chain three space. So as you can see, it's flattening up already. So we are just going to continue the pattern, chain three, make three double crochets until you've reached 6 rows. 6 rows for minimum coverage. Then if you want to cover like a lot of your chest, you can use 7 to 10 rows. Just you can keep adding until you're satisfied with how it looks. But for me, I use 6 rows. After you're done with your rows, we're going to chain three. Then make 2 double crochets in the chain three space. Then we'll chain one, and then we'll make a treble crochet. This is how you do a treble crochet. You yarn over twice, then pull through two, pull through two, pull through two. Then chain one, make another treble crochet, yarn over twice, pull through two, pull through two, pull through two. Make another treble crochet, chain one, make another treble crochet, pull through two, pull through, pull through two, chain one, make another treble crochet. So we're making 4 treble crochets, and in between them we're chaining one, and then we chain one again. The next chain three space we'll make 3 double crochets. Then we'll chain one, make 4 treble crochets, and in between them there will be the chain one. So we made our first treble crochet, chain one, make another treble crochet, chain one, make another treble crochet, chain one, and make the last treble crochet. Chain one and then chain three space, make three double crochets. The next one. So keep doing this, three double crochets and then treble crochets, and in between them chain one. So keep doing this pattern until you've reached, if you've done the entire neckline. When you're done with the first row of your lace edge, you chain one and make one double crochet in the second double crochet. You have three double crochets right now, so make one double crochet in the second one. Then chain one, the chain one space in between two triple crochets, you make one double crochet. Then you chain three and slip stitch inside that same chain one space. And then you chain one, make one double crochet in that same chain one space. You chain three and then slip stitch in that same chain one space. Then you chain one, make one double crochet in the next chain one space, chain three, and you make one, and you slip stitch in the chain one space. Chain one, make one double crochet in that same chain one space, chain three and slip stitch in that same chain one space. Chain one again, make one double crochet in the next chain one space, chain three, slip stitch in that same chain one space, chain one, make one double crochet in that same chain one space, chain three and slip stitch in that same chain one space. Then you chain one and make one double crochet in the second double crochet. Then you chain one and make one double crochet in the chain one space right in between the two triple crochets. Chain three, slip stitch in that same space, chain one, make one double crochet in that same space, chain three and slip stitch in that same space. You're just going to continue this lace edge pattern until you've reached the end of the row. And if you want to add edging to your sleeves, you can also use the row 1 and the row 2 of the lace edge pattern. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys end up creating this bolero, post it in the comment section. I would like to see it. Bye.